Yeah, hi. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your late, out of date Smackdown review. I apologize. I would have loved to done this review earlier. I would have loved to done this review last night. One, not only that I was tired, but I was still planning to do a review. I got a call of bad news. I'm kind of dealing with something personally going on right now. But regardless, that's another topic. But regardless, let's just say I'm not in a good mood. And what didn't help me in a good mood was, again, this show. So Smackdown got the lowest ratings recently with last week's Smackdown. Not only it was low attendance, they got the lowest rating for Smackdown, and yet they have produced and gave us this garbage. This is the show after Saturday Night Main Event. It should open up to maybe something new and something maybe to even build up to Survivor Series, right? No. They have done fuck all to make you care about what's going to happen. No ounce of build for Survivor Series, first of all. Nothing Survivor Series is 3 weeks away. Neither Raw or SmackDown has anything set for fucking Survivor Series. And two, there's not an ounce of story going around. Freaking SmackDown got the lowest ratings in history. And yet they have failed to not do anything to combat that. And that just goes to show that WWE has made SmackDown, unfortunately, a lost cause. And this is part of the reason which, their SmackDown being on the USA Network rather than being on Fox. And they have no real reason to make basically SmackDown entertaining. Raw is sadly the main show to them, unfortunately, because it's on Netflix. But even though it's on Netflix, it's not like they're doing anything exciting on Netflix anyways. It's just lackluster effort. This show has honestly, no real effort if we're really honest to ourselves. That's the thing. This show has no real effort because it's on the USA Network and they treat USA Network like shit. That's one of the bad news. And, that's why Fox dropped them in the first place. They promised them good ratings, and look what happened. They didn't promise the ratings that they were going to bring, and they lost. I guarantee you, Fox would have been willing to probably give them more money if the shows were good. But no, the shows, they gave them false promises. They failed to make SmackDown really intriguing, even though they did treat SmackDown somewhat better during on Fox, right? But sadly, who the fuck cares? Because SmackDown is just, there's no life to it. SmackDown is so lifeless. SmackDown lacks excitement. With Fire Friday Night, Maggle! Ha ha! He's having fun, Maggle! Nothing's happening on Friday nights there, John. I love it, Maggle! Ha ha! Where are them toys? There's nothing. There's nothing to enjoy about this garbage. And then people would say, oh, but it was Halloween last week. Halloween has been around the beginning of time. Oh, it's the World Series. The World Series has been around in time. Throughout times. SmackDown, WWE, whatever the fuck. WWE got more ratings at a time when, again, they were competing against NFL, MLB, freaking, even when Halloween was a thing. And we're supposed to pretend that's not, those are just, stop with the excuses. Part of the also problem is these fans that are failing to basically accept the problem and understand, yes, this show gets low ratings. And it's not that good. It's not what it used to be. Because all these wrestling fans are shills now. All these smarks that watch this shit and are fucking with their tribal. See, WWE's still better than AEW. How about fuck both shows? The wrestling nowadays suck. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, people just want to pretend they're shills because get it? Oh, I want to be on TV as a fan, fake reacting. That's what all these wrestling fans do. If you notice that all these people that try to be positive and shit, they're all these fucking sheeps They're just trying to get freaking, signed on WWE's payroll and shit like that, and be on the media scrums and blah blah blah, have their faces on freaking, TV. Oh, but you see, they're good people. I don't give a fuck. That means they're shills and sold their souls, and they're not real people. I'm not gonna sell my soul. I'm not a retard. I'm a truther. I'm a realist. I'm keeping it real, motherfuckers. Keep it 100. But anyways, Smackdown. Garbage show. And wrestling just sucks now. But we're gonna talk about this shit right now. That's where I talk to your channel. Definitely want to say, I don't know. I'm not in a good mood. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But regardless, whatever. This show was just shit. I wish I did this earlier, but I'm just, things happen. Life happens, but that's life, right? A lot of bad shit happens in the world. What can we do? We just gotta move on, I guess, or just, live with it. You see, wrestling used to be exciting. You used to watch with friends and shit like that. You used to freaking, be so in love with wrestling. Wrestling would be the thing to talk about. Now, what is there to talk about with people? Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of reminiscing because, like, wrestling used to be something exciting to watch and love and care about. And, it's something your friends would enjoy with. And not only that, you used to enjoy, the intrigue was there for everything. Not only with just talking about it, but just, going to wrestling shows, freaking buying the video games and playing them. There's nothing like any excitement, anything with nowadays. You're just reminiscing the old days, unfortunately. And then what's gonna happen? Like, do I really want to sadly live in a world where, unfortunately, if something happens to me or somebody I know, we really want to see, like, when something happens, wrestling is just in the shithole, and we have to reminisce like what was good before? Like, that's not cool. But yeah, like, I don't know. All I will say is that it sucks that this show is garbage and WWE's failing to basically do anything because it's just an investment. With TKO, this is unfortunately just an investment. This is their way to make up the debt that they have, and watch, it's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. And eventually, because watch, now people are less likely going to shows. People less buying the tickets, and with this whole freaking inflation crap, and also basically people are getting ripped off by TKO's greediness. What does this tell you, It's coming back to bite you in the ass. How low can you go? But, watch, WWE gets back to the Saudis. Maybe it'll go to the Saudis, and Vince McMahon comes back to run it. Maybe it might be a little better. I don't fucking know. But regardless, it's like we were complaining about Vince McMahon before, even when it was like. But it's like, fuck. WWE has gotten so bad. I crave McMahon to bring back the shit he was doing before it got back to Triple H and TKO. That's how bad this show has gotten. But whatever. I don't know, I'm gonna try to scroll through this show, because nothing even happened on this show. Nothing much happened on this show anyways. That's how shows how, like, this show was just so unexciting, But yeah, the show started with Cody Rhodes. It's like, what do you guys like to talk about? I'm gonna move on with Cody from Drew McIntyre, because my dad is Dusty Rhodes. My dad would be proud. I would get from undesirable to undeniable. My motherfucker, you're still undesirable. Oh, I'm gonna go, I know I'm done with you. You know what I want to do next, guys? I want to go to the crowd with y'all and sit down and enjoy the show. I wonder what's next. Yeah, go sit down on fucking the seats that were unsold. Go there. Maybe you deserve to be there. If you weren't the son of a plumber, maybe you would fucking be there. That's what you are. freaking Cody Rhodes, still undesirable. Let's be for real here. This guy, again, I said this last week. You want to talk about how, Drew McIntyre got fired? You would have gotten fired too, fucker, if your father didn't die. Let's be for real here. Let's be for real. You were kept out of fucking you were kept literally out of freaking PR stunts. Because if they were to release you literally the year after your father passed, they'll be that bad people. WWE will be accused of being bad people. Even though that's unfortunately what happened still. That still happened. Freaking WWE got the blame that, how dare they let Cody Rhodes, a future world champion, how dare they? Like, you could never win. Whatever. You deserve to be in the crowd, fucker. Oh, I'm done with you, McIntyre. He tried to use his way to get, but he failed. He failed to manipulate himself winning the title, blah, blah, blah. But, I'm Dusty Rhodes' son. Ugh. Like, shut the fuck up, fucker. I don't know. Then, Aleister Black came out and I was like, really? Like, I mean, really? Are they really gonna do this AEW shit? So, unfortunately, WWE has decided to take the AEW route where they're just gonna rehash a fucking stupid feud from AEW. Yeah, I really want to see Malachi Black versus Cody Rhodes. Or Cody! Remember the time you couldn't even have Cody Rhodes as his name? Yeah, I really want to see that as the match. I really want to see that as a big match. Cody versus Malachi. Ugh. Rip off of Taker and Michaels, and it's not even anything close to it. Malachi came out and says, I burned Damian Priest's eye, and now it's time for me to move on. And then Zelina Vega says, the nightmare is about to come. And then she slaps Cody Rhodes after Cody was to go to undress because I just love sucking cock, especially if it's black dicks or something. And then he gets slapped in the face, and yeah, apparently that stops him from fighting back or whatever. Because get it, Cody Rhodes, he's not, he's a tough guy, but he's apparently a pussy to freaking girls half his size. And yeah, so literally, Malachi, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega are literally knockoffs. They're literally kind of ripping off, sure, Aleister Black was already the same entrance anyways, but at the same time, it's like now their mannerisms and everything they're doing, the position that they did with Scarlett and Karrion Kross. They're doing it now with freaking with Aleister and Zelina Vega, because get it? Oh, he's a dark, mysterious character, and Zelina Vega, she's just a chick. Why not just have them together, just rip off them for probably cheaper price, because, Karrion Kross, he has a big ego, supposedly. And Malachi, I'm assuming Aleister Black is one of Triple H's pet boys. That's the problem. He's one of his pet boys. Clearly, Karrion Kross is not. So that's why, And I saw, by the way, a little bit of the Karrion Kross and Scarlett interview with Vince Russo and Jonathan Coachman. Great people. What can I say? Great people. Why are they not on TV? But Malachi, Karrion, whatever, Aleister, whatever the fuck he calls himself. I don't hate Aleister Black. I don't. It just, again, he's just your typical, I'm a dark, moody, mysterious character who's trying to be like Undertaker. Ugh. Oh, make him the son of the Undertaker. Ugh. Can we stop with the idea of making wrestlers sons of Undertaker or whatever? Because, we see that. Him, Baron Corbin. I'm pretty sure even people fucking wanted to make, who they wanted to make as the son of the Undertaker. There's been a bunch of people, wanting the son of the Undertaker come to life. It's shut the fuck up. Stop it. I don't know. Whatever. A match is announced for them. That's what all that Nick Aldis does. He just comes out and make matches. Why is it every freaking time general managers just make matches? That's not what general managers are just about, people. Look at guys like Eric Bischoff. Look at guys like freaking even Stephanie when she was a general manager. Look at freaking, even Mick Foley when he was commissioner. Stone Cold as commissioner. Shane McMahon when he was in charge. Not fucking gay 2016 Shane. freaking look at McMahon when he was in charge of shit. Ric Flair, William Regal, even like what happened to wrestling? Like what happened to wrestling when you had Vicky Guerrero even? Vicky Guerrero, one of the only freaking general managers that actually had like a reaction that's intended. And it made sense for her to be the general manager. Heck, Teddy Long, probably the only like decent babyface general manager out there. He had a shtick, it made sense, whatever. Even though it was so repetitive to see fucking tag team matches every fucking night. Fuck. But you guys get the idea. Like, general managers used to be part of the show. Kurt Angle, when he was a general manager, not on Raw, but on SmackDown, when he was a SmackDown general manager. You know, Paul Heyman. I could just name drop people and reminisce the past. They ain't gonna be looking forward to the future, that's for sure, because fuck the future. The future is garbage. Rest in peace, Charlie, I miss you. I'm losing friends, man. Like, it's not easy. Fuck. I don't know. It just all match here tonight. It's the same garbage shit. Get it? An open challenge is happening. Same shit. Speaking of same shit, Ilja Dragunov's U.S. Open Challenge. Again, Malfoy. Potter! Harry Potter, where are you? This Open Challenge is gonna keep happening with fucking Malfoy until Harry Potter answers the call. That's what it is. It's just this Malfoy guy is fucking gayer than Draco Malfoy. That's for sure. Fucking A. I hate this shit. I hate that Smart's pretending this is good because, oh, you know, it's Open Challenge with great matches and with no story and just a bunch of my hairless midgets doing drop kicks. Because that's what this is. It's just hairless midgets doing fucking drop kicks and flips and kicks and bullshit. Just doing this gay indie garbage, but it's 5 stars supposedly. Guess who comes to the challenge is Johnny Gargano. And yeah, great. I mean, instead of Tommaso Ciampa. So what? Is this the gay running gag here? The gag is that, oh, Tommaso Ciampa is too late to answer the call? That's our fucking open challenge? I don't know. Like, that's just dumb. That's just, like, lame. And, like, if you think that's a story, then I respectfully will say go fuck yourself. If this is some ChatGPT garbage. If this is your running gag that Tommaso Ciampa keeps being late to fucking answer a call. Because who the fuck's gonna care about that shit? And I'm tired of all these fucking mid-card matches with no fucking story. And it's just dumb matches just to freaking, I don't know. Why? Enough with it. And guess who won? So Ilja Dragunov defeats freaking, what's his stupid name? Johnny Gargano, whatever the fuck. What's worse about this match, or what's worse about this wrestling, and speaking of Gargano, his fucking bitch of a wife is like a fucking, like, what is it, a producer of matches or something? Expect more dumb indie garbage. And what's worse than all is a fucking chick, a woman doing it. Like, yeah, like, women are smart. Give me a fucking break. I'm just kidding. Women are smart. I'm sorry that you guys can't. I'm sorry this generation can't handle sexist jokes. Whatever. I'm sadly I have to clarify before people complain on the comments. Backstage, we see Rick R-Truth meets with Nick Aldis. He's like, "Yo, this is how you gonna do it. This is how you gonna do my big brother John Cena's last matchup." And I was like, "Yeah." So, like, I was, like, almost thinking, what? R2 was almost being the voice of reason? Like, really? A fucking, like, I mean, is he wrong? A fucking gay tournament to determine Cena's matches? Like, really? But then, like, then R2, like, oh, he wants in. It's like, really? Like, I thought R2 was about to be the voice of reason for a second. Like, yeah, why are we doing a gay fucking tournament instead of, like, having a fucking story for John Cena? But whatever. Then George says, I want in. And he gives him his balls, and it's like, what do you mean? Well, I don't need your balls. Your balls is already in the lottery. And it's like, oh, you don't need my balls? Okay, I'm gonna take my balls with me. And it's like, they were talking about balls. I will say this, I did have a little chuckle. So R-Truth, rather, like, sure, this, like, I mean, this was dumb in hindsight. I guess I had a little chuckle. So, good on R-Truth doing his job of giving me a little chuckle. Like, that's all R-Truth is good for. But what does that tell you? R-Truth getting released and coming back is so much for his return where he was supposed to be serious and done fuck all. That's very good, WWE. Very good, Triple H. Yeah, it's all part of the show, right? It's all part of the show, bro. It's all part of the show. Jade Cargill comes out and says, I'm that bitch. And she leaves. Mostly because she can't cut a promo. But, I mean, hey, at least use her strengths to become her strengths, you know? At least it was a fine line. It's better than her fucking just wasting time. Because all these fucking champions just fucking come out and waste fucking time now. That's what we fucking see in these segments, just to waste time. But technically it was a waste of time because, yeah, that happened. And then, oh, great. Charlotte comes out and there's a face-off between them. It's like, oh, wow, we're teasing Charlotte and Jade Cargill. Like, we're gonna fucking want to see a fucking man versus a... whatever. It's gonna be domestic violence, that's for damn sure. It's gonna be ghetto black bitch versus fucking tranny. That's what we want? Okay. Then Jade Cargill, like, I don't know, she overhears B-Fab and they get, like, I don't know, we're about to have some black and black crime going on next week or whatever. Not that anyone gives a fuck. Nia Snax defeated Ric Flair because Nia Snax found her own piece of dark meat. She likes the dark meat. She likes the dark meat that has a clip dick. So, there you go. I don't know, her name is, or its name is Lash Legend. Girl, yeah, bitch, sexy, my sexy black bitch. I got my big weave and shit. I'm gonna go Shakisha on your ass. Yeah, baby, gonna be bad. Sassy black bitch. I'm gonna ratchet as I am. I got a big booty, and I'm gonna keep food. I ain't afraid to use it. That's right, bitchy. Like, what makes her different than any other? I don't know. Whatever. Apparently, they're now a gay tag team. Like, anyone gives a shit. The next match, Tala Tonga defeats Rey Fenix. That anyone gives a fuck. Apparently, Sami Zayn went there to make the save because they were attacking, the MFT attacking people. Oh yeah, early in the show, Sami Zayn, like, I want to be there to protect my friends. And then, like, Nick Aldis is like, you are a liability. I can't afford you to getting hurt. Keep in mind, supposedly Sami Zayn is supposed to win the Royal Rumble in a few months. And yet, I'm seeing this guy wearing fucking stupid button-down outfits and just looking like a freaking, like he's close to freaking teaming up with Zohar Mamdani to commit fucking terrorism in fucking WWE. Like, that's all I get with this guy. He's about to commit a fucking suicide bombing with Zohar Mamdani. That's what's gonna happen. Like, what is this guy doing? This is our future world champion, for crying out loud. Come on! Like, what is he doing? Why does he look like a nobody? He doesn't look like a star. He literally just looked like a fucking Zorhan supporter. And let alone, he is a Zorhan supporter, even though he's not fucking American. Whatever. That's just dumb shit. Early in the show, I forgot to mention, like Tama Tonga? He was like looking on the edge of Dragunov. Like, we're supposed to pretend this is gonna lead to something, not that anyone gives a fuck, but whatever. All we know is that freaking, again, the Tongas have clown makeup now without any meaning and shit. And we're supposed to care, because get it? They're gonna feud with the Wyatt Six. Even though there's nothing to build for that already anyways. They just show up against each other, and then they somewhat stop doing anything. It just, I'll get it. The Wyatts are lurking, even though no one gives a fuck, and they ain't doing fuck all to produce a story. But apparently that's a storyline for some reason. The next match, I lost count, whatever. Chelsea Green defeated Julia to become a 2-time Women's United States Champion in like 2 minutes. And I will say this. This is one of the only things I liked about the show. I'm happy this match was short. Even though I didn't really care about this match. Not that I give a fuck. I was surprised that this match was like fucking short and ended the way. And I'm surprised that Chelsea Green won. I didn't even have the volume on loud. But once I fucking saw on picture, like what? Wait, Chelsea Green won? And I didn't even know this was for the United States Championship. If it was and I knew, I probably forgot. But at the same time, it's like, hell yeah. Fucking give her the title. Why the fuck she lost in the first place? I don't fucking know. Why the fuck it was Julia United States Champion? No one fucking knows. This Julia experiment was a failure. Cute Asian chick, whatever. Even though she's like half Italian, whatever. But like, the problem is that she speaks fucking Japanese. She can't speak fucking goddamn English. And she's literally just another Asuka. So what's the fucking point to have Asuka when you have her? Like, so what's the fucking difference, you know? It was a failure. The fact that people are hating on WWE that, oh, you know, Julia is... Oh, WWE buried Julia. Motherfuckers, you were saying that she needs to be on the main roster. So you all should blame yourselves for wanting certain people to be on the main roster when they're clearly not ready. And they're, like, clearly not somebody to be on the main roster yet. And then you rush them, and you wonder why they're not even good on the main roster. Maybe because they're not really that good, and for God's sakes, they can't speak fucking English! They will never get over. That's why Nakamura will never get over. That's why fucking Asuka will never get over. That's why fucking... Who else? Like, that's why a lot of these fucking guys and gals can't get over. I'm sorry, you need to know how to speak fucking goddamn English. And actually have fucking character and a persona and a charisma, for God's sakes. Instead of your dumb work rate garbage. Even though everybody has garbage work rate. Ah, fuck me. Like, no, I don't know. Don't fuck me, please. It's announced next week that LA Knight will be on Raw to face a mystery opponent for the last time is now tournament. Oh, it might be someone from NXT or outside of WWE. If it's literally not like an old rival of Cena, if it's not Jericho or whatever, why should we care? Like, enough with this fucking garbage that, oh, you know, with this interpromotional garbage. Again, that's literally why WWE doing this fucking tournament. Just a way to fucking waste time and not have stories and just to appease the smarts with, oh, get it, this interpromotional forbidden door gameness that, like, we're supposed to care for. If it's not Chris Jericho, I'm not buying this garbage. That's what I will say. I know it's not going to be Edge because Edge is still contracted with AEW and he's literally filming a movie. It's not going to be Edge, folks. And there's no way, even with Tony Khan, even if there was an agreement, there's no way there'll be more than a month to keep Edge. That's for sure. But again, why are we doing a fucking tournament for Cena? That is just the worst way. I mean, again, it only makes sense if Cena was the champion. If he was the WWE champion, then that's a perfect way to end John Cena's career. Have him be champion, maybe fucking face, if, you know, he'll either lose or retire as champion. It's the most simplest way to fucking retire. It's why you gotta complicate shit with things that make no fucking sense. Then there's gotta be a big fucking, like, stipulation that if you win the tournament, you get to challenge any fucking title for a year. That's the only thing that makes sense for me. Jey Uso will face fucking The Miz, and I don't care for the last time it's not a tournament. Jay Cargill versus B-Fab, and yeah, that's what's announced so far on the fucking show, and I don't care. We then see The Miz backstage is like, I should be focusing on facing my greatest rival, Cena. I retired, but Carmelo, I'm gonna humble him, and I don't know, he keep munching on some penises. He clearly missed John Morrison, I don't know. He missed his sexy man named Johnny, whatever, I don't know, whatever fucking last names he has. Then backstage, oh yeah, freaking early in the show, I think Charlotte had a malfunction, like anyone wants to see that. Who the fuck, the one time a chick has a malfunction is a fucking tranny, like what, like, I swear to God, Charlotte, for a fucking person like her, has the most malfunctions in history. Not that anyone's asking for it. Like, what? I don't know. Maybe this is where the fucking Saudis coming in would actually kind of protect us. Maybe she should solely be clear, like, hey, she needs to forcibly wear a bodysuit. Because no, I don't want to see this Chinese but naked. Like, simple. Why don't we do that? You know? Why don't we do that, please? Next week fucking SmackDown's in New York and whatever. I know Zorhan's not fucking mayor yet. Or he's not gonna control Albany, whatever the fuck. But hey, Zorhan, you're about to become mayor. How about you put Sharia law into Charlotte Flair whenever we're in New York? Okay, simple. You could do that. That's the only way I would fucking support Zorhan Mamdani. That's for sure. Covering the trannies, that's for sure. Oh, you're so offensive to the trannies! Why do you care? Like, are you gay? Why are you gay? That's what I will say. Backstage, we see Ric Flair with freaking Alexa Bliss, and then, I don't know, they're all hurt, but then we see a doctor, and it's Asuka, and Asian missed them, and they kind of cornily run away. We're supposed to care about this because they're gonna have a tag title match that no one gives a flying fuck about, and that's their story building. I will say, I guess it was a little funny seeing Asuka doing that. I mean, she still has no charisma, but I guess this was a little chuckle. But at the same time, like, 1 second of funny for a certain amount of the show doesn't mean it's good. You know what I mean? The main event, Cody Rhodes versus Aleister Black and a supposed double disqualification. I don't know, or a no contest. That's what they're apparently calling it. And a no contest because the referee got attacked by Drew McIntyre. So we're still continuing this shit. Whatever. I mean, if it leads to McIntyre becoming champion, then fine. But, I don't know. They're still doing garbage. But then, I don't know. They're attacking Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes gets overwhelmed after trying to fight back. And then Damian Priest comes out to make the save. So Zelina Vega gets in the way. But then, I don't know, Aleister and Priest brawl a little bit, but then he gets hit by the eye by Aleister. They ran away. The ripoff of Scarlett and Karrion, basically, they run away. And then we see McIntyre gets separated by Cody. So McIntyre, again, he attacks Cody, and he ends up looking weak and, like, kind of looking like he takes the freaking fall. Like, why? You know, why? Like, it just makes you look like a fucking dumbass and you're fucking weak to not overcome against Cody. And then the big thing about the show, you know, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of what you have done tonight. You have pushed me to do no choice. You will be suspended, Drew McIntyre or whatever. Yeah, so McIntyre, you are is suspended, and the show ends with them with Aldis and McIntyre arguing. No way to no real cliffhanger. It's just them arguing. We don't even see McIntyre maybe attacking Nick Aldis. That's nothing. Like nothing. I don't know. You're suspended anyways. You could have fucking attacked him. I don't know. Like, I don't even know. Like, what are we doing? Like, what is the world title plans? Aleister Black? What? You're gonna do a triple threat or a 4-way with McIntyre some way? Like, sure, it's a little different, but at the same time, like, who really cares? Like, these are not main eventers. Except McIntyre. But you know, that's the thing. McIntyre, the one guy who actually has something to offer. Like, you believe he should be on TV. And yet you're freaking gonna have it be off TV with the suspension garbage. I mean, it may not be long, but at the same time, like, that's the idea you're gonna fucking do. Damian Priest is fine, but at the same time, he's not really world champion, in my honest opinion. His world title run was a joke. Freaking Aleister Black is nowhere near ready to be a fucking world champion, that's for sure. And they're just doing this gay garbage just because it's AEW fucking shoehorning bullshit. They're trying to appease to the AEW fans with this shit. I don't know. But again, what is there really for the fucking world title? Like, what is the world title scene happening? What is it? There's nothing even happening for the world title scene. There's nothing to be excited for. Like, why should we care? Like, where is Randy Orton? What, are we really gonna pretend that Randy Orton was the guy that attacked Jacob Fatu? Is that why he's not there? Which is like, wow, the lack of star power is really not helping. Not that, unfortunately, it is WWE's fault too. Like, they honestly have kind of fucked over Randy Orton in terms of, like, his booking, so whatever. But regardless, man, like, really? This is the show for you? I don't know. This show sucks. That's all I will say. You deserve your shit ratings. And yeah. Just wow, McIntyre suspended, and like what a just, you know, great, less reason to watch the show. Like, you're just gonna kill you. There any people that actually watch the show for McIntyre, you're basically telling them now, hey, there's no reason to watch this show, because why should they watch? You know, if they actually are fans of McIntyre. I don't know. But anyways, fuck this show. I'm just keep it real. Get your gains, clothes magnificently inspired to make the bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. That's all I'm done gotta say. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Fuck SmackDown. And fuck Cody Rhodes.